What is good? We are back at it again with Clash of Clans. And it has been a while. Holy goodness. It's been a while. Alright, so what is new? We do have the Barbarian King, and he is level 2. But wait, there's more. We also have the Dark Elixir Drill, which you saw I just collected. Got a handful of Dark Elixir, not bad at all. But wait! How do we still already... we have 12,000 still! What? Well, let me explain. By the time of recording, a whole new season has started. It is July, and actually in the end days of June, we collected, well, I collected off screen the 5,000 Dark Elixir, and I think we got to the 10,000 here actually. So building the Barbarian King, I had about 5,000 stored up just from raiding and stuff, and it was pretty consistent staying there even with defenses being taken. So the first 5,000 went to buying the 10,000 Dark Elixir Barbarian King, and here he is. And the first upgrade, which I believe was 1250, came from the 10,000 and the 7,500. So I upgraded him as soon as I built him. He built instantly. The first upgrade took, what did it take? I guess it took 10 hours or something. So the next upgrade is actually 1,000 or 15,000, 15,000 Dark Elixir, which we are very close to, and that is the one of the goals of getting to today, getting him to level 3. But obviously we get to test him out on camera, get to show you guys that. He doesn't have his ability yet. His ability unlocks at level 5, which this is his ability, but he obviously doesn't have it yet. So we have a lot to clean up. There's a lot of bushes here. This is just going to be gems in our pocket. Also, all the barracks are now level 9. Ooh, I was going to say 8. So they are all level 9. Don't mind these 40 giants that are queued. That was for me to donate to my other account. Oh, I'm lonely. Please join the clan. So all of the barracks are now level 9. We do have the dragon unlocked. The dragon is brand new to Town Hall 7 and is the best, well, in my opinion, the best win condition for Town Hall 7 battles, especially because you can get it to level 3 at Town Hall 7. I believe you can get to level 3 in the barracks. I mean, whatever this is. The laboratory. That's right. So it's 2 million. Don't have that yet, but we do have the rage spells going, which is also new. That is actually going to level 3. The first one was really cheap. As you can see, this one was only 900,000, which we have a million right now, just sitting there. So I'm trying to keep the laboratory going. I'm trying to do a lot of the boring upgrades off screen, such as doing the collectors, doing the barracks. Obviously, if one of the barracks was down, then the army would produce, a fourth slower, and that's just no good for videos. So I try to cut that stuff out anyways, but I don't want to be waiting longer than I already do. So we are going to be raiding with some Barch here as soon as we get this all cleared up. Well, and look at that, it's all cleared up. So we are at 3,366 gems on the way to 5,000, which is all you need to have all 5 builders and for this account to be officially free to play. Anyways, also, I think some of these cannons are level 8. That happened off screen. And also the walls are all now level 6, and some of them are actually level 7. So let me explain that real quick. The rewards that we got from, like this one, I collected those and just did walls. And then also at the end of each season, at the end of each month, you do get a burst of loot, and I think we got the maximum amount. So it's called the season bank. This is, if you were to buy it, you can increase it to 15 million. What I got was 5 million, so it put us at 5 million gold. Even though we can only hold 4 million, it doesn't matter, you get all of it anyways. That's where we got the extra 5,000 Dark Elixir. Also got a bunch of elixir, which is how we got this going, and obviously how we got all 4 barracks upgraded. Also, a lot happened off screen, I'm sorry. I used one of the builder potions to get all these barracks done in just a day. So that's awesome. Let's check over here. Let's just collect this real quick. Oh, look, even more gems. Awesome. And back to the base. We are going to go get some loot. So the goal of this is to snag Dark Elixir. If we can get to 15,000 today, that would be ideal. getting the Barbarian King up to level 10, which is what he can get to at Town Hall 7, is our Dark Elixir priority. I believe we've already met most of our gold priorities, so I think next we move on to mortars and wizard towers, the things that are AoE. Actually, I think I used a chunk of gold on a wizard tower as well. So that's that. 2,000 Dark Elixir in this one? Holy nuggets. He's at Town Hall 8. One mortar is down. I don't have the best army at all to be searching for Dark Elixir. Usually, the Dark Elixir storage itself is tucked away in the base, tends to be in the center. It's the most valuable, lootable resource. And this is a dead base. Holy, well look at that. We can snipe, even if we walk away with just these. 2 archers down, bam, 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 bam. He's got a mortar down here as well. I guess we'll take this guy out. So the mortar obviously can't target things right next to it, so just a few barbarians will be able to clean that up. He does have the other 3 right in the middle. I wish I had, you know, whatever, let's just use a lightning spell. I wish I had a second one because it definitely would have been able to take out both those mortars. Those are actually really close. What's in here? Balloons? No way! That's awesome! Take out these air defenses. Please! Also, we have the king! Go in! Do work! For your companions! Just gonna be sprinkling in some of these barbarians here. If we can get all these air defenses down, this is gonna be awesome. We actually will probably be able to 3-star this bad boy. And heck yeah, let's just drop the balloons in. Bum, 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 bum. That is not the clan castle noise at all. Not the jingle that you're hearing. We also have a heal spell, I guess, we could use on the balloons, but we probably won't have to. The only things left to target it are both the wizard towers, the archer tower, and the air sweeper. Oh, 2 archer towers, 2 wizard towers, the air sweeper. So the king is doing work. He's being an absolute sponge. I'm not even showing that. I'm sorry. Let's get the rest of these boys in. Sweet. So we're gonna make out like a bandit on this Dark Elixir. Heck yeah. Okay, you know what? I actually might drop the heal here. How many balloons are left? 2, 3? Enough to do work. That's what I say. Where are you going? Okay. Yeah, the air sweeper's being really obnoxious, so we're gonna try to save that second balloon. We do. It's coming back to life. Awesome. And it doesn't even matter. At this point, we have almost all of the loot secured. But it's looking like we're gonna 3-star this bad boy. Anyways, the air sweeper is no longer doing its job. The only thing left, oh, he has even more up here. Shoot, I don't know if these 2 balloons will be able to do it. A Tesla, a wizard tower, the king is down. Their king is down. We have a bunch of archers though. The only thing that can take them out is the splash from the wizard tower and the bomb tower. Let's see how that goes. They're gonna destroy. Oh well, okay. So we officially have all the loot now. So it doesn't even matter if we don't win this. But wait. But wait. But wait. Those balloons just took out both those level 1 buildings. That is awesome. The power of clan troops. It doesn't even matter. These archers are going to overwhelm the Tesla. The balloon still gets a shot in. Awesome. So that was an extremely rushed base. And, oh, sweet. We even got that. Wow, okay. So from our 5-star bonus here, right here, we actually don't get any Dark Elixir yet. Once we move up in trophies, we'll start getting Dark Elixir. We also have this. Unlock Dragon. Sweet. 20 gems from that. And we are officially in silver too. And I'm just going to queue up some more troops. Some bombers. Some barbarians and archers. Doing just fine as is. Wow, the king takes so little time to re-energize. On my main account, it takes like an hour. It's ridiculous. So I think we're going to be able to get this 15,000 today. We also have a chunk of gold that we can spend. This mortar's already upgraded, but we do still have these 2. The wizard towers, like I said, they're already done. We're cruising through Town Hall 7. Cruising, my dudes. Let's pop over to this base. Now, actually, before we do that, there is something new here. Oh, what this totally new interface, you idiot. Obviously, it's new. Well, I'm sorry for not saying it. I totally forgot there was a single player to this game, so we should probably, I mean, the loot sucks, but we should probably try to advance this at some point. I mean, balloons would take. Maybe I'll just do, you know, as many as I can with, you know, donated balloons or air troops and speed it up for like a little montage series. I don't know. But also what's new is the practice, which is awesome. This is great. This update, like, changed everything. These are free practices that we can just do whatever. I'll do the first one right now, actually, the Town Hall 4 one. And these basically, it's like they're aimed at showing people how to actually attack, how to do war attacks, really, honestly. I mean, this is a Town Hall 4, and I mean, it's a decent base setup, you know. There's not a lot of walls in the inside, and the only splash unit is the mortar. And with 13 giants, you're just going to overwhelm everything anyways. Everything's basically level 1 or 2 or 3. So the tutorial wants me to play the giant here, and then some bombers here. Okay, so it's pretty lucky that the bombers actually split open that part as well, entering the main compartment of the place. And then you play the rest of the giants, and they make you wait to play the goblins because the support troops obviously should come in after the giants are down and taking out everything. So the main thing from the goblins is the mortar, and even they tell you after mortar is destroyed, deploy the goblins to help clean up, and that's exactly right. That's exactly what you want to do. So I was just going to show, so yeah, anyways, I'm so distracted because there's so much that you can do with this. It's amazing. It's such a good resource. This is free. You get this army for free. You can attack these bases. You can practice. You can, even with this first one, you can exit tutorial. Oops. Oh, okay, no, that was right. You can exit the tutorial and you can attack it from different ways. You can practice. You can see if there's other ways to attack this and to handle this. I personally, I mean, this was pretty lucky that it caught open this wall here connecting to everything else. And they are doubled up on buildings over here. But even still, I think I would try to go for this mortar first. So I think I would go giant mortar shot. Oh! You didn't see that. So let's actually wait for the mortar to shoot this time. That would be splendid. So there we go. Mortar shot. Wall breakers are in. Bam, bam. That's the part that I would open up. And now I would go straight in for the mortar. And that way we get the giants in on the most destructive defense to our troops. Obviously, all the giants are grouped up. Even though the mortar does splash damage, it's not doing a lot to the giants, but it's still good to prioritize targets. And now that everything is being targeted, everything is targeting the giants, sorry. The goblins are free reign to come in and clean up. And obviously, they're going to go for the resources first, but they do destroy them twice as fast. And once they get all the resources, they're going to help clean up these other buildings. But, I mean, with this many giants and these low-level defenses, the giants are just going to take out all the defenses anyways. And the goblins will just help clean up everything anyways. So I'm going to let this play out. And this is how I would attack this first one. But by all means, even after... So we get 100,000 loot from this, too, of each. But after even all that's done, you can come back and you can attack in different ways. You can try different strategies. And they have a ton of these, like 17 or whatever it said, or maybe that's 17 stars. But we have all the ones unlocked for our town hall and below. So 4, 5, 6, and now 7. And it's really awesome to be able to do this. I'm so glad that they implemented this, and it's about time. And that is that one. Perfection. It's also something to note that there's no time limit on these, nor is there on the single player levels, which is really nice too, because even if you have one goblin left, they can go around and clean up for you. So that is that. I'm actually thinking about doing a separate video. 27 balloons? What? Balloon parade. I'm thinking about doing a separate video just covering up these other... Oh, we have Town Hall 8 as well. That's awesome. I wonder why that is. I wonder if that's because they... Well, that doesn't... Wait. Can we even get Valkyries? No, we can't. That's weird that we can practice the Town Hall above. But hey, whatever. I was thinking maybe it's because they want Town Hall 7s to practice against Town Hall 8s. But if we don't even have Valkyries, then I don't know. And these aren't like great compositions. I mean, some of them are okay. This dragon one's probably the best. This one's not bad either. Anyways, that's for a different video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Also, probably a different video for single player stuff and just cruise through that and get to where single player eventually catches up and becomes worth it for the loot that you get. So here we are on this base here. I don't know what has changed here, actually. Oh, we can build the clock tower. That would be nice. Let's do that. That is awesome. We'll have that for next time. And we also can get loot for today, so we might as well. All right, coming on in with your boy. So, I think I just want to try to avoid the Crusher. I think if we deploy most of our troops up here, and then maybe some on the back end to help boost that percentage, I think that's the best way to go. Let's check for traps. Don't see any. There's one. Double giant here. Hey, and the bomb gets your boys. And then we'll be able to come in on the bottom as well. And hopefully we'll get that giant bomb out. Another mine. Holy. Okay, so we definitely secured the 2-star, which is what I like to see. If we can break 60%, I will be happy. And we do. 64%. I'm happy with that. I think it's going to be tough to beat that, especially with 2 stars. And we did win. He only got 48%. Feels bad. Actually, I guess it's something I'll cover once the clock tower is built. Which that will be next time, so that's awesome. And research. I really want to keep doing barbarians. I want to get them to level 10 because at level 10, it increases the army camp size by 5. Instead of having 20, we'd actually have 30. We get 5 more for whatever we have, which is awesome. So I'm going to come back when this army is complete. All right, so I was just sitting here looking at the July season pass here, daily challenges. We just did 2 of those, and that actually put us over the hurdle, I think. We actually can get this 5,000 Dark Elixir. I do think we can get 1,500 for the king to get to level 3 today, so I'm actually going to save this here. I'm not going to claim it right now because if we leave it here, it can't be raided, obviously, and we always have it for the next 29 days to collect. So I'm going to do that. Also, this is a really easy one to do. We just have to collect elixir. That'll probably get done passively, and by passively, I just mean it'll happen over time. Don't really have to do anything for it. Also, though, dragons and using rage spells, I think that we can definitely get these 2, especially with the take out 20 air defenses. I mean, that's what you want to do with the dragons anyways. That's what's going to happen if you use dragons anyways. So I think this is a really good combo here of challenges, and it's going to be almost 500 points, which is quite a bit. That would shoot us way up, almost up here where we ended up last season. I do want to try to get the dragons to at least level 2 before I use them. They are pretty expensive, and as level 1 they don't do a whole lot, so that's my goal there. Obviously we have the whole month to do that challenge, but something to keep in mind for sure. Also, it's really good to get practice in with those dragons because, like I said, it is a really good war strategy. Okay, so this is a really good base to attack purely for Dark Elixir. Obviously, because his 2 drills are on the outside, unprotected essentially, and his storage is right here. I'm willing to wager there's at least 1,000 Dark Elixir in this storage. Some of it is stored in the town hall, as well as some of it may be stored in the clan castle, but it doesn't look like he has a lot of loot in there. And these drills are obviously next to empty. And so yeah, I'm just going to deploy enough troops here to get the Dark Elixir storage down. Also, I'll take these 2 gold storages while I'm here. And you know what? We might as well play the king because it's a free resource that's just going to keep coming back to us. So there we go. Exactly 1,000 was in there. If we can get this 2nd gold storage, I'll be happy, and we will leave. Cut our losses, cut the trophies, cut the troops, and we will take our loot elsewhere. So now the king survived with half of his health, and that means he only has to recover half. So 2 minutes, really no point in not using him when it's that short. Especially, but because he survived, means that he takes less time to come back, which is really crucial and nice that they do that. Because obviously with the rest of the troops, you just kind of lose them and they don't come back, and that's fine, even if they do survive, and that's whatever. So that was a really good base to hit because We got a ton of Dark Elixir. A lot of the bases I was seeing actually were only at a couple hundred. So where we just got 1,000 from that one, and we lost 20 of each troop, like that's some good rating. Even though we lost some trophies, that's totally fine. Yeah, this one right here, Sweet Victory, 450 gems. Are you serious? That is a sweet victory. 1250 trophies. We are so close to that. We just lost 30, so we were almost at 1100. Yikes. That is a huge boost in gems. We will have to try to get that in the future. Alright, so I'm just going to pop back over here. While our troops are training over there, we do have these ones available. And we can try to get a victory in here. Let's see if we can break through up top with the giants. Okay, they're just going to keep targeting the gold mine, so I'm just going to have to wait for the boxer giants to break through this wall. And then we will pile in, take the town hall, and hopefully get a second star. One boxer giant is already down. That is unfortunate. Some of these guys did come down here, which is good. Hopefully we can scoop up some percentage and get the 2-star. Okay, what are they at? I hate looking. Yeah, he's destroyed us. Okay, whatever. So we lost that. Our troops are going to be rebuilding over here. And we have enough troops here. Let's go ahead. Maybe we can snipe some more Dark Elixir on the sides. So this is a dead base. He does have a lot of loot in his storages. But this drill is full. And if we weren't losing 29 trophies right after I found out about an achievement for trophies, I probably would just take this drill and leave. There's probably 200 in there. And for one archer, 200 is pretty darn good. This is a decently leveled up Town Hall 8, which we can't hit. Alright, I think this is the one we are going to go in at. The storage is off to the side quite a bit. His mortars are pretty low level. So I think we can snag that, as well as taking out these pumps up here. All the pumps are full. So the main priority is going to be this storage and then these drills. And then we will go for the rest of the collectors as we can. Wow, triple Tesla right off the bat. Luckily they are all level 1. And we can start making our way in here. Gonna drop some bombers to help crush that wall. And that's plenty of troops over here to take out that mortar, as well as get into that storage. The Barbarian King is doing a ton of tanking and a ton of damage. And now I'm gonna work my way up here to the drills. And while I was searching for a base, I actually stopped back at home, and the army was full at that point. So it's worth noting that when you start a match early like I did, we were missing like 12 troops. After a little bit, if you don't find anything, you might as well stop back at home and get the rest of your troops. They're just being made and they're just sitting there. Even though they're being made, they don't just join your army. You have to go back for them. Same thing with heroes and stuff like that. If they're almost done, you can stop back at home and grab them. So we got all the Dark Elixir, which is nice. Like I said, finding the ones with 1,000 is rough. I'm finding a lot with, sub 200, 300. Not a lot. A lot of bases don't even have Dark Elixir because they're not Town Hall 7s, or they're Town Hall 7s who haven't built their storage yet. And we're going to end it right here. So a decent amount of elixir. We got 859 Dark Elixir, which is exactly enough to get our boy going. So 12 hours he's down. We can't use him for that time. Also cannot use him in wars if we were to participate. But that is okay. I think I want to get both of the mortars done as well. 2.5 days on those. But once, so we're going to be a big target to ground troops while they're building. But get them both out of the way will help us in the long run, because if we do get attacked, we'll have a shield for whatever 12 hours or whatever it is. Tesla's also a really good defense, and I think getting that to level 3 is a good idea. But this one's not even level 2 yet, so I'll do that one. We do have elixir left. I don't know if there's anything we can... Oh yeah, we can. We can do the drill. I think that's our best bet here. I do want to spend the rest of our gold before we finish up this video. So the rest of the gold will just be spent on walls. If you do this, I don't want to be left at 6,000 gold. You know what? Might as well. The collectors will help bring it back. Plus our armies are already paid for. Oh. Our armies are already paid for. Yeah, so if you do walls intermediately in between all these other upgrades, you won't be left with so many at the end. That was quite the whistle from my mouth. And this was the thing that we were going to do. So there we go. All of the builders are being used. That's exactly what I want to see. We will have one in 8 hours. So tomorrow morning I will have one. Maybe I'll do some traps or something. Cannons are pretty cheap, so maybe I'll just do cannons. But that is it for this side of the base. We only got one win. We might as well do a second one. Oops. Everybody wants to see our loss. Find a match. So we won't be able to get the bonus. I might get that off screen. This video, I feel like it's kind of long. I don't even know. Let's go over here. I didn't check for traps. That was very newbie of me. There's no splash over here, so I'm going to put quite a few barbarians on that wall. And now we're just going to flood the base with raged barbarians. The crusher's way on the other side. I'm not sure why it's not closer to the town hall. We should be able to get a decently high two-star from this. And I think that'll be pretty tough for him to beat. So I think that's a victory in our belts. And one more and we will get the daily bonus for this. This base is coming along slower than I would have liked. But it's hard. You can only get loot from, oh well, you can get Wi-Fi bars any day. But you can only get loot from 3 battles a day. And where I don't record this every single day, it's difficult because the loot is gonna start falling behind. So, and this is, I have not done much to this base off camera, but I think that might be something I will have to do. I might have to do some of these attacks and do some stuff off camera. I do want to get these barbarians up. We are using our builder already, so that is good. We will have the clock tower, which will help out a lot with that actually. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll have to implement these guys into the base. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry, talk a lot and a lot happened off camera. I had to recap that and I'm really sorry. I will try to do these more frequently so that there's less happening off camera and more to do on camera, obviously. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of the video and if there's anything I could improve upon. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, God bless.